Hello folks, today we're here and I've got a new flashlight. It's a Maglite. It's the ML300LX. It's it's a new Maglite that's come out, so check out the new texture they've got on this thing. That really feels good in the hands. This is a 3D cell flashlight, it's LED. It's really bright. They claim it to be 625 lumens, and they say it'll go out to 400 meters, and 41,200 CDs, whatever all that means. But it's got several modes on it. It's programmable. You set it up for different modes. You've got general mode, which you give it one click on the thing and you have full power. You give it 2 clicks and you got low power. 3 clicks and you got the eco mode. And so you got those 3 modes, but then you also have a strobe and a momentary setup that you can put on here. And if you run it all the time on high power, you got 16 hours of light. If you run it on the low power, you've got 77 hours of light. And if you go to eco mode, you've got 117 hours of light. But this thing is really bright. And there's low, there's strobe. But in order to set this to a different mode, right now I've got it in the outdoor mode, which is full, then low power, then strobe. If you want to set it to law enforcement mode, you simply unscrew the cap until you don't get anything when you hit the button. Then you press the button in, screw the cap back on, and you'll watch it. And it'll flash. 1. Now 2. Now 3. Let off the switch. Now you're in the 3rd mode, which is law enforcement. So when I press this button, it'll be momentary. It won't stay on. Okay, so you got momentary. You can sit and flash it like that. Or if you click this button twice, you go, and you're in full power. And then if I click it 3 times, I'm in eco, which is very low power. And that's about like maybe a standard flashlight or less. It's for like if you're sitting outside in a tent or a car and you just point it up, or if your power goes out, you can just set it and shine it up at the ceiling, and it'll give a little bit of light so you can see what you're doing on the eco mode. So, but you've got 4 different modes. You've got general, outdoor, law enforcement, and tactical. And I like the outdoor mode because you got full power, low power, then strobe. And for my purposes, I don't really care for momentary, which is in both the law enforcement and tactical. So I'll set it back to the 2nd mode, which is outdoor mode. I hold the button while I screw the cap back on. And it'll flash 1 time, and it'll flash 2 times. Let off the switch, and now I'm back in outdoor mode. 1 time's full power, 2 times is low power, 3 times is strobe. Okay, well let's just take this outside. It's dark outside. I want to see just how far this will shine. There, that is about 50 yards. That little tree right there is. But if you look on down there, those woods that you're looking at are about 175 yards, and you can see pretty well. It's hard to tell. I'm looking at this screen right now. It's hard to really tell what it's looking at. But look right there. There's a deer. Just took off. I just saw it just plain as day. See them eyeballs? That's a deer. So, yeah, I can see them plain. You might be able to see them on that screen. And it's going. It's taking off, but it's going slow. Keeps looking at me. But anyway, this thing really puts off the light. It's bright. There's a deer again. You can see his eyeball. Alright, so it does pretty good. Light, it's not really marketed as a tactical light, but they do have it a law enforcement mode and a tactical mode. And but if you don't think this is tactical, try getting hit in the head with that thing. Boy, that would hurt. That's one stout light. And one thing that I didn't show you, if you look here, it's got a little bit of a in and out mode on this thing. So when you get out to a couple hundred yards, it really shows up, and it shows up with the naked eye. I saw that deer out there. I mean, that thing was just as plain as day. And I know you can't see it real good on that video because I don't have enough zoom on my camera to really show a good nighttime shot with a flashlight. But you can take my word for it. That was 175 yards, and it was plain as day. And yeah, I can't hold the camera and move the light, keep them all together too well. I'm not too good at that, but take my word for it. It worked pretty good. So, Maglite ML300LX is good. It's definitely better than the previous one I had. The other one I had, I let the batteries corrode in it real bad, and I had to get me something new. And this is what I got. Came in today, and I think I'm going to be real happy with it. Alright, folks. Goodbye.